Well, Dustin, a couple of goals from yourself, but a tough night out there for the Giants. Just what did you make of the game as a whole?
It was one of those games where we didn't come out and start the game the way we wanted to. Really, they took it to us after the first 10 minutes, and took us a bit to get our legs going. Tonight, I don't know what it was, but we finally came at the end of the first period, and then second period we were making too many mistakes. We were trying to be too pretty with the puck when we did have our chances, and not keeping it simple, doing what has worked for us in the past, and just giving them too many easy chances to get their goals. And when you get down by 5, it's tough to battle back from that.
There was that sense. The first period certainly for the fans was a real thriller to watch. It seemed much tighter than perhaps the rest of the game. But is this sense of getting an uphill battle just something that's sort of too much of an ask, really?
I like last game we got down 3-0, and then tonight we're down 5-0. So we can't be doing that at home, especially when it's in our rink. We can't let teams come in here and take control of the game and have us chasing them around the ice trying to catch up. And we know tonight we didn't play our best game, and we did. I think we'll have games with Nottingham where it's like the first period. They're tight battles, and the best team's going to win. And tonight they just outplayed us in that second period, and it just wasn't good enough.
Disappointing, especially at home with the Panthers having to make that trip over and in pretty tough conditions as well. But they are a big, strong side. They seem to have recruited well, and certainly, even though they were coming off the back of a defeat, one of those teams to beat this season.
Yeah, I think they recruited well. They brought in some big, strong bodies, and they're going to be a team that's battling for that one of those top spots. So that's a team we're going to have to beat if we want to bring home that trophy at the end of the year.
And in terms of where the team goes from here, back in action again at the weekend, but what's going to have to be the focus to try to find the best way back from this?
I think it's just going to be getting back to what we do best, and that's keeping the puck in their end and playing simple and shooting the puck on the net. Even though we outshot them tonight, we didn't convert the simple plays, and we tried to be a little bit too pretty. And we want to wear teams down in their end, and we want to keep pucks deep, and we want to play simple. And then by the third period, we've worn them down where we can just take over the game and win like we did the first few games of the season. And we got to get back to that. We can't be getting too fancy just because we won a few games.
And as you say, this is a first defeat for the Giants this season, early days though it is. Do you think this might be something of a marker now where you go away and say, right, this is where we're at and we need to put in a bit of work here?
Yeah, I think, if we can take a positive from it, it's maybe kicking the butt a little bit to, nothing comes easy in this league, and you can't take a night off. You can't take a period off because next thing you know, it's 4-0 and you're trailing. So it's one of those things, maybe we'll look back at it here and say, it was something we needed to get us going in the right direction for the rest of the year. But, we've played well so far this year, and we can't dwell on it too much. I think when we think about it tonight and then we move on to the weekend, we got 5 for 2 big games, and hopefully we can come away with 4 points there.
And just on a slightly more positive note, on a personal level, you must be really glad to be back in action this season after missing out so much last time round, and to be back and scoring goals. It must be great.
Yeah, for me to be back in the lineup every night and playing and feeling healthy, that's something that's felt good so far, and be able to contribute with goals and that is the positive up and beyond that. I know I'm playing with guys that have a lot of skill right now with Bond and Dwyer, and they're going to get me the puck. I just got to make sure I put it in. So, it's one of those things where I'm happy to be out there, and I just want to keep helping the team the best I can.
Thank you very much.